Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azealia Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. It was all fun and games in the Big Brother house last night. I enjoyed the games that Neo the Oracle brought up. It was refreshing to see because for a long time on the show we always get all those truth and dare sexual games, and I love the fact that they could play normal games like Lemon 1, Lemon 2 and all those games, even though it also had some spicy moments. I actually did enjoy this. Kudos to Neil and his assistant Adekunle. Yes. So they had housemates picking up papers to do random things, like Princess proposing to Cross, White Money showing off his missionary position with Mercy, and White Money said that he does not like giving head. Which after the whole games, Venita attacked him like, you don't know how to give head. You don't know how to give head. Your wife, you will be buying different toys. I'm like, Venita, that my force to give head. Leave Odogu alone. Odogu don't give head. Aside from that, also there were moments that were like, especially when Doyin asked Uriel to pick her least favorite housemate, and I'm like, dun dun, because it's actually going by what we've seen in the diary room, we all know who the person is, but we're like, does she have the guts to point out that person to the person's face? At first, Uriel wanted to drink, but I think she summoned up courage and she decided to say, well, it's Princess. I'm like, go girl. Yes, I mean, say it to the person's face. If you are courageous enough to say it in the diary room every time you go in there, then say it to the person's face. And is this actually because of Princess's accent that Uriel doesn't like her, or the fact that Princess is now seemingly closer to Neo, her love interest? Anyways, aside from that, Doyin also was picked to pick 3 ladies and smell them and tell the house which of the ladies smells nicest and which one doesn't really smell that nice, or the least nicest smelling lady. So she picked Tolani, she picked Cece, she picked Venita. She smelled, their chest area, and she said Venita smelled the nicest. But when it was time to drop, who smelled the least nicest, she was like, wahala. But before she could say anything, Kayode did the job and went on a commercial break. So we actually didn't know who she picked. But there was also some, questions that involved other ex-housemates that were not part of the show, like when Soma was picked to talk about or to give 3 ships that have been, from, or that has come out from Big Brother. And I think he said Mercy and Ike, Fina and Groovy, and of course Bam Bam and Teddy A. And Ike was picked to name 5 past BBN winners. Ike is petty. Yes, I mean, Mercy was there, but guess what? Ike, for some reason, forgot his ex-girlfriend that she was the first female winner. So Ike said Miracle, White Money, Fina, and did they mention Lakon? I'm not sure. I think it was down to the last one. Everybody was like, Ike, really? Because I mean, it's quite obvious. Mercy was there. Like, why couldn't he mention Mercy? And guess what this boy said? Kosi. Like, Kosi. Is Kosi Big Brother Bbnaija? They said Big Brother Naija, not Big Brother Titan. Everybody was like, Ike is so petty. I know that, Mercy will remind him of that matter. No worry. Mercy will remind him. Also, all of them were asked different questions, Angel, Ilebaye will not let us rest with this, I'm a virgin, I am purely virgin. Like, okay, girl, we know, you've been saying it. If you're not telling us you're a Gen Z body, you are telling us this one, we have heard. Some people might not believe that she is, but I do believe that she is. Honestly, I do. Because people like that, they always over sexualize themselves to make you feel like, oh, we are bad, oh, we've done this. But if you look at it in the real sense of it, people that have done all that, done that, did that, they're not actually like that, if you get what I mean. So I actually do believe that Ilebaye is like that. But Ilebaye is also a character. Like, you don't know the kind of Ilebaye or the Ilebaye you are getting per day. So before the game started, Pere went to wake her up. This girl decided to go mute. Started giving us sign language. I'm like, it's not even like, is it that we've not suffered enough with these Gen Z people? First, it was Angel in her season giving us mood swings every time. Even now, she's still giving us mood swings in this, season. Now it's Ilebaye that will 1 minute, be telling us she's Gen Z body, the other minute telling us she's purely virgin, and next minute she has gone to do sign language. At some point, I'm like, Pere, Pere has time, honestly, Pere. Pere was like, at some point you've got to talk. I'm like, hey, that's all they not thought Pere to father of one inside Big Brother house. But all in all, it was a fun night. I actually did enjoy the games. Yes, guys. But I think what I enjoyed more was the revelation of actually what is causing the rift between Adekunle and Venita. As an aproko person like me, I love gist. We all know, yes, things has fallen apart, between our seemingly favorite ship of the show so far. And all of us, we have been wondering what exactly caused it. I mean, we just saw Adekunle pull out his duvet, sleeping away from Venita. And this just comes about 24 hours after they spent the night together. So we actually didn't know what was going on. Sheyi gave us his version early yesterday. Anyways, Venita has come out to defend herself and to explain to us what exactly happened. Now, according to Venita, so while they were, in the gym having their workout sessions, so Mercy, who is supposedly her friend, slept off. But she did not just sleep off, she slept off on Adekunle's legs. Now, as if that wasn't bad enough for Venita, Adekunle started stroking her body from her legs to her thigh area. And of course, Venita was working out, but with that workout gym and everything, she could see them from the reflection of the mirror. So she looked and voila, that's her man and her best friend in an awkward situation, awkward position. And she was like, oh, no. This can't be happening. I mean, there are 20 people here. Everybody is seeing this. You cannot disrespect me like that. Not after the night we spent together spooning each other. Venita was pissed. And she kept looking. And honestly, this guy did not stop. He did not. He kept, stroking her body. And Venita did not like that at all. So Venita was pissed. Now, guess what happened? Apparently, before that, there was a situation which she did not know, which Sheyi brought it to her attention. Also, remember that Venita was in the beginning of their relationship. Venita was a bit skeptical because she felt that Adekunle had his eyes on Cece. Now, that being said, after the whole stroking and everything, and Mercy was sleeping, then after the workout, so as they were walking out of the arena, in comes Adekunle coming to, Shalaye and trying to hold her hands as if nothing has happened. And she was like, boy, no, you don't get to do that. And she, removed her hand and he held onto her hand. It's almost like I'm explaining a telenovela right now, but that's exactly what she was telling us. So she removed her hand and, Adekunle held the hand again and she had to forcefully remove her hand. And this time around, there were like 5 people. Yeah, so 5 people walking behind them. And you know how Aproko used to start. Everybody noticed that, okay, something is going on and all that. So she went to the bathroom area and there were some girls. I think there was Princess, and three Princess also mentioned that, oh, don't worry, babes. I mean, I've noticed how your boy have been moving mad. He's been moving suspiciously and all that. And Uriel also was there, adding fuel to the fire, telling her, oh, I've noticed some things, the way Adekunle has been moving with so. And she said that added to her anger. Now, after the bathroom session, she went to their bed. We just spent together, last night. Guess what? This boy has moved his diva away from the bed. Can you imagine that? And she was like, you know what? I'm a top babe. I'm a boss babe. I ain't gonna, sweat it. I'm not gonna show you I'm, pained by all this. So that was how, they started moving in their own. Like Adekunle was on his own in Jericho. Venita was on her own in Jerusalem. Nobody was giving 2 F's about anybody. But they were shy dropping snide remarks, trying to throw jabs at each other, one hand. But one thing I don't understand is why Venita is also pissed at her friend Mercy. She was telling, Shay that during their season, the Pepperdam season, she knows how Mercy was territorial with Ike when she and Ike were together. That it was so bad that there was an episode that Ike drank water from a bottle that she Venita drank from. And Mercy was like, okay, so you're drinking water from that bottle because Venita drank water from it. And this was back in 2019, people of God. So, Ike had to throw away the water so as not to piss Mercy off. And she saw that. I think she saw the clip when she got out of the house. And she also had to okay, this girl is, she doesn't like it. Like, she was explaining to Shay how Mercy has been or was territorial with Ike. Now, if Mercy was like that with Ike, why would Mercy, allow or sleep on her man's leg? Like, why would you do that? That's not appropriate. That's not respectful. If you wouldn't want me to do that to you, then why would you fall asleep on my man's lap? Yeah. Now, she also went ahead to say that it's because of her that Adekunle has, the social ranking that he has now in the house. It's because of her that Adekunle can talk to certain people or be into some certain circles in the house because of her, because she let him in. Because, his season, he was not really all that, and his season was not really all that. So when they started mingling together, that was when people started seeing him, because all these girls, they don't even see him as anything, that it was her that brought him into the circle. The least he could do is to act normal, give her respect. But what is he doing? Trying to play her? I'm like, wow, Venita, baby. Listening to Venita, honestly, you would think that they've been dating for like a month. But honestly, it's just been days. Like, mommy, take it easy. I know you're into this guy, but when you guys, just this week now. And I think my problem in this whole thing is that she feels this way, but she has not been able to tell her friend, Mercy, how she feels. For me, that's not like what friends should do. I don't know if you get. Like, if I feel my friend is overstepping her boundary with my man or with a guy I'm trying to know, I'll tell her as my friend, respectfully, babe, this thing you did, I don't like it. And as a friend, I'm sure Mercy will be like, oh my goodness, I didn't know, because I don't think that Mercy would intentionally do or go and sleep on Adekunle's lap knowing that it will piss off Venita, right? So I felt like that's what she should have done, and all this animosity and all these things would probably not happen. You get? Now, I don't understand how much friends they are. Honestly, I don't understand how deep their friendship is. But for me, I feel like this is what friends should talk about with each other rather than talking about it to other people. And honestly, I feel like she's being too serious with this Adekunle issue. Adekunle himself just felt like, you know what? let me day my day, because according to his own account of things, he feels like, this is bringing back the memories of what happened to him with Allison. So he doesn't want to go back there. Like, he don't want to go there. He don't want to go back there. So he doesn't want to go there. So yeah, that's exactly what caused the rift. But funny enough, this rift has somehow poured out to their handlers outside. So this is what Mercy's handler put out on their Twitter page yesterday after this whole revelation. And this is what Venita's handler put out. I'm like, wahala. Like, the handlers this season has been killing me. Like, they've been making me laugh so much. I think the funniest part of this whole thing is Doyi's handler, like, babes, share every hope everything is fine. No, how is family? Or what is my picture doing there? What is the reason for this picture? Oh, my Big Brother Naija All-Stars. Hey, I also think another funny part for me last night was Kid Wire exposing Tolani Batch. So Tolani Batch is 34 years. Wahala, Big Brother Naija children. No. Say your age, nothing gonna happen. Say your age. Who go like you, go like you. Who go help you, go help you. But anyways, do you actually believe that Tolani is 34 years? On that note, guys, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Adekunle Williams.